Bomana agenti ya ekene ụnụ ọzọ. N'ụbọchị uhuruchi tata, daalụ ndị nnukwu si na-esonyere anyị n'ihe anyị na-eme n'iru akwụkwọ a na Eastern News 24. Asị m ka ejiri ya zelu. Asị na ebe ya dịrị na mma n'oche nne ya dịka echi. Echi ada agwụ agwụ. Otu anyị kwuru otu akwa ya dịrịrị. Ise dịka o si dị ka ya eje n'ije gbapụ na ya ọsọ igosi na ya bụ ife anyị ji maka ya wee bịa n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị nketa na Eastern News 24. Dịka o si dị ife anyị na-akpọkwa ya bụ evening tea. O were okwu Biafran Prime Minister kwugasị n'iru akwụkwọ anyị chukwu nke ya bụ ife gbasịta maka ya bụ ikpe nke anyị ekpe echi bụ 15th of December, and also maka Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's ladies. Dịka ị na-esonyere anyị dịka ihe ga ya bụ ife ga-esi anyị drop right comment gị ọ dị mkpa n'iru akwụkwọ on the comment below. Alright, over to you, sir.
We have formed a government. Tell them that we did not only form the exile government, we have also formed a de facto government. Tell them we did not just form a government, we have built and structured all the government institution. That is the prerequisite requirement for a nation to stand. That's a prerequisite requirement for a nation to be approved. That's a prerequisite requirement for people who are serious organizations to know that you actually know what you're doing and you're actually ready to govern yourself. And like I said, we do not expect anybody from the the looters and corrupt leaders to support what we are doing. It is not for them. Biafra is not for them. Biafra is for those who have been deprived their right and opportunity for decades since the creation of Nigeria. It is not for those who Nigeria has made what they have become today. So we are not expecting people like Iwanyanwu to support Biafra. We are not expecting people like Abaribe to support Biafra. We are not expecting people like Hopu Zodema to support Biafra. They are already made by Nigeria and they can never support Biafra and they can never support the movement. So we are not expecting them to support and they don't speak for us. In the next phase, we will look into banning Ohaneze from any activity in Biafra land. That is the next phase that is coming. But we are very, very busy in making sure that we organize ourselves very well, as the man who died, who called himself Buhari, said. That particular organizing yourself is very, very important. A lot of people did not pick that particular point from that man. And so we are making sure that everything that we should do, we are doing it. We are making sure that what the international law requires as a nation to be recognized, as a nation to be approved, is being done by the Biafra government, both in the homeland and in exile. Today, I am very proud of all of you who have supported financially and otherwise to make sure that we are where we are today. I want you to understand that Biafra land is secured. Biafra land can never be Islamized. Biafra people are very unique. We are very stubborn and we are very brave people. And today, I am very, very proud to inform you that your braveness, your courage, and your support has brought us where we are today. We have also listened to the Elders Forum of the Northern Elders Forum statement asking that Igbos should be allowed to go, or Southeast, however they call it. But we want to inform them that there is nothing like Southeast. There is nothing like South-South. There is nothing like Ndi Igbo should go. We are coming with our map. Biafra is coming with the map, and by the time we finish with the map from tomorrow, we are going to make it public, so that whoever that is addressing those who want to exit Nigeria, those who want to exit Nigeria as Biafra, they will address us properly. They will understand that this is not just Igbo affair. This is not just Igbo cause. This is a Biafra cause, and they must address us as such. I want to also make everyone understand that they have been avoiding mentioning Biafra Liberation Army. They have been avoiding mentioning Biafra government. These are the things they avoid. The Biafra Liberation Army neutralized Nigeria army, kill them when they come to kill Biafra people. and when they want to report it, they report unknown gunmen. What kind of stupidity and confusion is that? Biafra government, Biafra Liberation Army, and Biafra resistance fighters taking responsibility of neutralizing the terrorist army who come to Biafra land to kill. And this responsibility we are taking because we are neutralizing them. But each time they want to report, they report that it is unknown gunmen. We are not unknown gunmen. Biafra Liberation Army has been unveiled officially by myself during the Helsinki Convention. And also, I would like to address the issue of the images that were being displayed on their social media by the Nigeria Terrorist Army, that they captured about 100 or 30 ESN personnel. I want everyone to understand that the people that were captured has absolutely nothing to do with the Biafra Liberation Army. You can never capture Biafra Liberation Army. You can never go close to Biafra Liberation Army, except those, if any, who want to sell out. They can go to you and you arrest them. But anybody that is in Biafra Liberation Army camp, you can never go close to them. So I want to, inform Biafra people to disregard whatever that you see on social media flying. We are very proud of our men. We are very, very proud of our personnel. They are well trained, well grounded, and they have overpowered Nigerian military, as evidently can be confirmed by the cry of the Chief of Defense Staff. That cry you see is a cry of people that have been overpowered by the Biafra Liberation Army. Our offensive will start tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day that the offensive of the Biafra Liberation Army will go to the next level, and it is called Operation Kill the Python. Python danced many years ago, Python 1, Python 2, Python 3, Python 4, and they killed Biafran without remorse. Today, we are going to hunt them down in Biafra land. Anybody wearing that khaki is a Python, and the person, that particular Python must be killed. Again, on the issue of the liberation task. The liberation task is going to be activated in Biafra land very, very soon. As soon as the state structure is complete, we are going to activate the Biafra liberation task in all state of Biafra. So every state will have a structure and measures how their Biafra liberation tax will be collected. As of today, the Biafra de facto government has appointed the finance minister, which is known to only those executives of the state. The finance minister and other financial department in the Biafra de facto government is coming up with measures how the Biafra liberation tax will be collected, and everybody in Biafra land and those in Nigeria will be given opportunity to participate in funding the Biafra liberation. Last but not least, we want to use the opportunity to call every personnel, Biafra personnel or Biafra person serving in Nigeria Army, Nigeria Police, Nigeria Navy, Nigeria Air Force. If you are serving in all these institutions mentioned now and you are very close to Biafra land or you are in Biafra land, resign. Resign. They bring you to Biafra, resign, because once you have that uniform on, we don't know who you are. You are the enemy and you are our enemy. This is a last warning and last call for you to resign. If you are deployed to Biafra territory to kill, pull off your cloth and resign, and look for contact where you can contact me or some of your group if you want to serve the Biafra army or the Biafra forces. You are welcome. You are welcome, and you will be treated and respected, not what they are giving you or trying to kill you for nothing within the Nigeria state. Biafra will value you, and once you fight for Biafra, it is something that you should be proud of. So every one of you that are serving within Biafra territory, today is your last day. Both police, today is your last day. Army, today is your last day. Navy, today is your last day. Except you are not in Biafra land. If you are not in Biafra land, it is your problem. You can die in the north, that is your business. But if you are in Biafra land, today, this 3rd day of December is your last day in Biafra land. Resign. Pull off your cloth and stop killing Biafrans. Because if we catch you in that uniform, it does not matter who you are gone. Thank you very much for being part of this program, and especially on the issue of the sit at home tomorrow in Anambra. Remember that tomorrow is also the normal Monday sit at home, especially the people in Enugu State. Those of you in Enugu State, nobody has called off or cancelled the sit at home in Enugu State. Enugu State, you are inviting the wrath of Biafra. And when that wrath comes, you will not stand it. Enugu State will be locked down tomorrow. And if there is any challenges in Enugu, we will then single Enugu out for complete lockdown. And if it is Enugu, we will bring our gate, we will open the gate in Enugu. If after tomorrow there is any slight issue with the sit at home in Enugu State tomorrow, we are going to open gate in Enugu, a very heavy one, and everybody will feel it. The liberation of Biafra is not a child play. You must be ready to pay the price. You must be ready to sacrifice, and the sacrifice you are going to make is just this little small civil disobedience. In order to delegitimize Nigeria, in order to make Nigeria useless, in order to make the government that Nigeria has instituted in our land to be very useless. That is what we are doing, nothing else. And then it is going to lead to the declaration of Biafra immediately the state structure is complete. So I am calling all the states that are yet to submit their structures to make sure that they meet up with the deadline tomorrow. Tomorrow remain the deadline, the 4th of December, every structure of the state must be submitted. I want to thank you all for being part of this particular briefing today. Remember that you are already in Biafra land. Remember that the Biafra nation is already there. You are already, if you are in Biafra land, if you are in the southeast, and the lower Benue, another part of lower Kogi, you are already in Biafra. Don't wait for me to declare it. We have already declared Biafra. For the fact that you find yourself in those states, for the fact that we control and enjoy the loyalty of the Biafra people, you are already in Biafra. Wait until I declare Biafra after the structure has been put in place, after we have done and concluded our self-referendum. The Biafra has come. Fellow Biafran, I want to assure you that indeed Biafra has been restored in 2023. It can never be possible without the structures we have put in place. It can never be possible without what we are bringing to the table. The government institutions and everything that we have done so far. That is what can bring Biafra. And that is what will bring Biafra. And that is what has brought Biafra to the limelight. And that is why you are now living in Biafra territory. It remains the declaration after the self-referendum, which we are already putting everything in place. You are going to follow this particular historic step by step. You are going to follow the history of how Biafra will become a nation step by step. Our own is to make sure that Nigeria terrorist security forces in Biafra land woto
daalụ nne na ụmụ Igbo mụchukwu si na-esola anyị n'ihe anyị na-eme n'elu akwụkwọ anụ a pasta maka ọdịmma nke ndị Igbo maka o so na nkwa ekwelu na ege na-enye na ọpdeti ọbụla bụ ihe gbasata maka ife na-eme n'ala Igbo and ka ọ ya esi wee dị mma na Biafra. Dịka ị nụrụ ya bụ ife Biafran Prime Minister kwugasị ebe ọrụtagasị aka dị iche iche nke dị ka ibe ya bụ ka ife nwere ike ikwu gbasata maka ya bụ ife Kabalụ ka drop write the comment on the Eastern News 24. And also dịka ịmakwa na eche ka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu onye ndu nke ndị Igbo ọhamadike ga-eje ụlọ nke ọkaikpe ka anyị tikwenụ ya n'ekpere ka Chukwuokaba mee ka o were mmeri wee pụta na ya bụ ife. Otu anyị kwuru otu akwa ya dịrịrị. Ise ise ise. Dịka o siri daalụ niile na ụmụnne m, ka emesịa n'ụmụ Igbo.